So I see a lot of questions here lately about the new T3 head from G5. The biggest question is, how exactly does one reset the head and get the tension right on the spider clips so that you have a reliable broadhead that won't either open in flight or fail to open when it hits the deer? This broadhead right here has actually taken 2 deer already this year, and it's been resharpened and reset, so I'll quickly go through how to reset the T3 blades. So basically, we're going to go ahead and say that this head's been shot and it needs a new clip. So what I'm going to do, I have a set of the original ones that didn't come with the broadhead wrench, so I'm going to carefully grab the blades, twist my arrow until the head comes off. So I'm going to pull the back washer and the spider clip off. There's a used spider clip. I'm going to place that to the side real quick. I'm going to grab myself a new spider clip that I have on hand. And making sure that the blades are properly in their slots, you take a spider clip, and you see it's got 3 flats. Align the 3 flats to the 3 flats on the arrow or the broadhead shaft. Don't forget your washer, because without it you'll damage your shaft. Same thing goes as before. Align the 3 flats. Carefully screw the broadhead back on the arrow. Now, what you want to do is you want to carefully take your blades and slowly push them forward till you hear them click. You see it click. Push it forward till it slides up. You'll feel it engage. You do that for all 3 locations. Now you have a head that is pretty tight and your blades won't deploy. What you hear a lot of times people talking about is tuning the blades. What happens is when people are sliding their blade forward, one of the things they'll do is they'll push down too hard on these back prongs, and when you do that you loosen the tension. So just for giggles, I pushed down too hard, and now my blade, it'll still stay pretty good, but if you listen you can hear it rattle and it doesn't open or doesn't close quite as well. So if you push down too hard and you have a blade that doesn't engage tightly enough, open it back up with your fingernails. Just kind of bend the spider clips back out and give her a go again. Now it's in there good, nice and tight. Don't have to worry about it coming out. And that is tuning your spider clips. On the other end, if your tabs are bent too far back, as you can see there, and you try to engage the clip, you can get a lot of tension on your blade. While that's probably good for your high-speed bows, some of you that are worried about penetration issues, you may want to carefully bend that in until you're satisfied with how much pressure it takes to deploy each individual blade. Just repeat that process for each of the 3 blades and you should be good to go. The other problem you tend to see people doing is when you have a fully deployed head. I'm going to loosen this just to go through the procedure again real quick. What they'll do is they'll have their blades already in position, in their locked position, and then they'll try to put their spider clip on. And when you do that, you run into the issue sometimes of the blade tab being underneath the spider clip tab. So proper reinstallation requires you to have the blades in this configuration. Let me see if I can get it. This configuration when you put the spider clip on. You want your blades to be deployed, kind of looks like a striker in that position. Then you individually take each blade, set it back on the ferrule. And that is how you replace the blades on a T3. Now, some people have asked, how do you sharpen a T3 blade? Well, I like the Lansky, so I'll go through and real quick show everybody, just like any other blade, how you can sharpen it on the Lansky. Take the clip and take the little rod and get it as close to one end as possible. Little boss there. And then get the other side of the clamp right underneath your spider clip tab. Tighten away. And now you're ready to go. And you can take it, put it in your tabs, sharpen, use the 30-degree slot. If you use 25 or 20, you'll actually start to knock down the tabs that hold your spider clip blades on. Then for really good measure, if you want a real sharp head blade, use your leather strop. I use just a simple paint stick with a piece of leather on it, and then some Yellowstone sharpening compound. If you Google Yellowstone sharpening compound, it should come right up for you. So that's how you engage a T3 blade in the Lansky. Loosen it up. We'll go through reassembling the head one more time. Make sure you have all three blades in the what I call striker-like position. Then put on your spider clip and washer. Put on your arrow. Individually go through. Clip the blades into place. Remember, push more forward than down. Only push down a little bit. If you push down too hard, you'll bend your clips down too far, and your head will be too loose. So, there you go. Reinstalling blades on a T3.